Hi everyone and welcome to Keeping Up with Comics. This is a Walking Dead edition where we will be discussing the 170 preview. Issue 170 comes out next week on Wednesday. What we have here is the preview where the week before they released the 3 panels from the issue that are usually taken from the beginning of the issue, so it doesn't give away too much as to what's going on, and we won't be spoiled with much, but it's usually just enough to wet our mouths and have us speculate what's going to happen. We have the first panel. You see Maggie, and she's kind of not quite there. She's quite possibly daydreaming, looking out into the field. You know that right before they left Alexandria heading back to Hilltop, she sent Dante out to follow Negan wherever it is that Negan may be going to find his new home. We'll get to that in a minute, but there's a speech bubble there that says Maggie. I think what that is that it's her friend trying to get her attention, and because she's noticed that Maggie is now daydreaming, looking out there, pondering how's Dante, what's happening there. This really is, in my opinion, strengthening the theory that her and Dante will be getting together and start some kind of relationship. I kind of was tossing around the idea recently that Rick and Maggie might get together, but I really don't see that happening. I really feel that it could be Dante, which I got no problem with. I think Dante's a pretty cool guy. So we go on to panel 2. If you see here, panel 2, you see Negan, and he's walking off through the panel. He's now exiting the panel. He's got his backpack on. He's got his rifle, his sleeping bag. He buried Lucille a few issues ago at the end of the Whisperer Wars, and now he said that he's going to go quite possibly live where she was buried. Now that was quite possibly in a neighborhood, quite possibly in a here, I just turned this off, there we go, quite possibly a subdivision of some kind. There seem to be a lot of homes, subdivision type middle-class American homes there. In the background you do see there is that ominous silhouette in the background. We're probably being led to believe that that's Beta. I don't think it is. I think there's almost a 0% chance that that is actually Beta. Here's why. First off, that is not nearly the size of Beta. We know that Negan is taller than Rick, and Beta is taller than Negan. This silhouette in the background looks like it's a smaller structure, smaller upper body frame, so it's most definitely, in my opinion, Dante who's following Negan, and that just shows us that, yeah, Dante's following, and so as of this point now, which is honestly probably maybe the second page of this book of 170, it is most likely Rick showing that Negan does not know yet that Dante is following him. Alright, and then the last panel, we see here that Eugene's entourage, or his escort to Ohio, is now on the way. They left before, earlier in at the end of the last issue. They're horseback, so they've probably made some time already, some good distance. You see Michonne is leading the crew. We've got Magna, Yumiko, Eugene, and I believe it was Sadiq that also went. You can kind of see the head of the horse there, and he's not in the frame. But Michonne is saying, now she's got me worried. Well, thinking back to the last issue, at the end, her and Maggie had an interaction where Maggie basically told her that she's glad she's not the one that's going to Ohio because she doesn't know what fate they're heading towards. Which very well we don't know either. We have no clue what's going to happen to them, and it's very exciting because this is the first time people have been on the road in a while, and we don't know what kind of mixture they're going to get themselves into. Once again, these panels are all beautifully drawn. They give us a little glimpse as to what's coming up, a little bit of wet our mouths. We know that Walking Dead comic book fans, as well as the TV show fans, we are hungry for every little bit of the Walking Dead that we can get. We just love that stuff. It's so great. I'm really looking forward to issue 170. It'll be in stores on Wednesday. Head down to your local comic book store and pick it up. Follow us on YouTube, on your favorite social media platforms, and yeah, keep watching. Thanks a lot. Bye, guys.